If you missed Combat Sports Digest, you missed...
Well, hello there. Yeehaw! Welcome to this week's edition of Combat Sports Digest, the only combat show with teeth. I'm Farmer Jim, your host for this week's show. Scott and Jim, well, they got some other stuff to do this week, so they ain't gonna be here. Now, we got a great show lined up for you. We're gonna see part 2 of Jim and that spineless jellyfish's Maddie Mayhem, their trip up to Cortland's team Bombsquad. We're also gonna check out Matt and Jim's crash course, countdown to Reconstruction. And we got a whole lot of other cool stuff for you, like a Mayhem MMA report. And we're also going to see how some of our local wrestlers have been doing in the off season. Now watch them commercials and we'll be right back.
The Shamrock Athletic Center at 47 Riverside Drive in Johnson City is the new home for all your family fitness needs.
We have everything your family needs to get in shape and stay that way. There's circuit trainers, free weights, treadmills and elliptical trainers. Shamrock Athletic Center also offers aerobics, Pilates, plus a host of combat sports training classes.
What are you waiting for? Get down to the Shamrock Athletic Center at 47 Riverside Drive and start getting in shape today. Call 644-1190.
A Too Much Time Pictures presentation. The struggle of a man in love.
Hey, Kim. Yeah, I did it.
Haunted by the past.
I left him. I only took a few of my things, though.
Who just wants to be alone.
No, that's okay. I think I'm gonna go to a hotel tonight and then stay at my mom's tomorrow. I don't know. I'll call you later. I just want to be alone.
Hey.
Alone. Coming this fall.
It's no secret, if you want to be the best, you need the highest level of training. Certified personal trainer Anthony Campo offers elite training at the most reasonable prices available. His custom program design and training addresses every level of fitness, such as muscle imbalances and posture, getting you that shredded frame, and sport-specific training that will help you achieve greatness. The only thing stopping you from becoming the best looking, the strongest, or the fastest is you. The time is now. The trainer is Anthony Campo.
Pops Athletics wants you to be part of its 2009 Technique and Live Wrestling Camp August 2nd through 5th at Binghamton University. This competitively priced camp is designed to give wrestlers valuable insight on what it takes to be successful at the highest levels of wrestling. You'll work with Binghamton University head coach Pat Papalizio and his staff of counselors to improve your skills both on and off the mat. Camp size is limited, so hurry up and call 607-372-4118 for more information.
Our area wrestlers have been busy during the off season. They've been going all around the country, and in some cases they're going to be even going to other countries, wrestling in tournaments and seeing how they do. Let's hear a little update and see what they're up to. Our area wrestlers have had a busy off season. Tyler Beckwith, Casey Lanave, Jesse Holden, and Dustin and Adam Green lead a large group of local wrestlers that are headed to Fargo, North Dakota, July 18th through the 24th to compete in the USAW Junior and Cadet Freestyle and Greco-Roman National Tournament. This is the big one, and our area is well represented. We've got 11 wrestlers vying for Junior Freestyle and Greco championships, while on the cadet side, we have at least 10. In total, our area is sending at least 15 wrestlers to compete for Junior Freestyle or Greco titles, and we're sending over 10 cadets. The Shamrock Wrestling team leads the local contingent to Fargo, with the balance of wrestlers coming from Team Worldwide. Binghamton University wrestlers recently competed at the FILA Freestyle and Greco-Roman Championships in Las Vegas, Nevada. Donnie Vincent placed third in the Freestyle University Nationals, while he took first place in the Greco University Nationals. Vincent promptly headed to the U.S. Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs, Colorado, to compete for the World Junior team. Vincent teched Patrick Smith twice to earn a spot on the World Junior team. Vincent will be going to Ankara, Turkey, August 4th through the 9th to compete in the FILA World Junior Team Trials. BU's Nate Scheidel took third in the FILA Junior Nationals and was a runner-up at the University Nationals in Greco-Roman. Anthony Jerome placed fourth in both the Junior and University Nationals in Greco-Roman. BU recruit Jimmy Chase from Illinois joined Vincent as a FILA Junior Greco-Roman champion and then recently earned his second consecutive spot on the Junior National team. He'll join Vincent in Turkey. More big news for our area's wrestlers. Maine NWL coach and former BU wrestling standout Jason Goldman is competing in the 18th Maccabia Games in Israel, July 12th through the 23rd. The Maccabia Games, which are the Jewish Olympics, is the third largest sporting event in the world. Jason will be wrestling both freestyle and Greco-Roman. Goldman, who tried out unsuccessfully for the team in 2005, went to Beechwood, Ohio to qualify for the team. He finished second again, losing to Jacob Tenenbaum, but was awarded a spot on the team based on his performance. This isn't Goldman's first taste of international competition. He won a gold medal representing the USA in Finland when he was 13 years old. Goldman has had to raise the funds himself for his trip to Israel and has gotten a lot of support from his friends and family. Jason's looking forward to the cultural experience as well as the opportunity to represent his country on a world stage in front of thousands of athletes and fans from over 50 different countries. Goldman, who's 33 years old, says he can't train in the same manner as he used to, but owes Ironworks' and former Shamrock trainer Dickie White a lot for his strength gains. Goldman also cites Shenango Forbes' Rick Gumbel and Shamrock AC owner and BU assistant coach Scott Green as two other people who were very integral to his success. Goldman's looking at this as, quote, 2 weeks of competition, a lifetime of memories. We here at Combat Sports Digest wish Jason the best of luck and look forward to speaking with him when he comes back. Well, now it's time to check in with Jim and that scoundrel Maddie Mayhem and their crash course countdown to Reconstruction. But first I gotta tell you, Mayhem, no matter how hard you train, you ain't gonna take me.
The body's falling and my heart is breaking. Hell is awakening, the soul is taken. We're taking back what they belong. You cannot make us stop, you'll never make us stop. It's not about the song, it's about you. Who will stand to rise against injustice? Take up the cause of the unwanted ones. Who will stand to fight against it? We live.
Definitely noticing improvements with everything. I'm not really paying attention if the weight is going up, but I'm feeling stronger, not hurting as much. It's getting easier to make it to the gym. Before, when we first started, I was like, I gotta go to the gym. But now it's like, yeah, I wanna get in there and get out. Trying to change up on my diet. I noticed that I've actually lost 10 pounds and I wasn't even trying.
I know he's got a busy family life. He's got a lot going on outside the gym. So basically just like managing his time and making sure he's taking care of those things outside of the gym. As long as he keeps showing up every day for workouts, those will take care of themselves.
We'll stand to rise against injustice. Take up the cause of the unwanted ones.
It's still a challenge, you know, you're a husband, a father, you know, you work, you have a side job that you do as well and try to balance everything, you know, and it's probably the toughest week I've had as far as balancing stuff. had some problems at home. We got to work those out. Plus, the fact that there are problems, that causes stress. And if there was a week when I was going to blow the diet, it would have been this last week.
I'm starting to shrink a little bit in his upper body. He seems to be carrying himself a lot better posture walking around. Doesn't seem to be dying as much. It is very hot, so I'm pretty impressed the way he's keeping up his workouts, with it being in 80s and probably 90 degrees in here.
MMA is the fastest growing sport in the country, but in today's economy, who can afford big monthly payments to learn the basics? If you can't afford $100 a month, then check out the Shamrock Athletic Center. We offer free technique classes and open mat times in our newly remodeled combat sports room. All you do is pay your gym membership. We have great instructors on staff, headed by Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt Adam LeClaire. Stop by our convenient 47 Riverside Drive location or call 644-1190. Try MMA today.
Pops Athletics wants you to be part of its 2009 Technique and Live Wrestling Camp August 2nd through 5th at Binghamton University. This competitively priced camp is designed to give wrestlers valuable insight on what it takes to be successful at the highest levels of wrestling. You'll work with Binghamton University head coach Pat Papalizio and his staff of counselors to improve your skills both on and off the mat. Camp size is limited, so hurry up and call 607-372-4118 for more information.
Tommy Brown Photography.
TommyBrown.com.
Always new.
Auto Israel.
Always amazing.
TommyBrown.com.
Senior portraits.
Always real.
Wedding photography.
You may come to the Oxford, New York studio, and travel is always welcome. Weddings nationwide.
Visit the website to see more images and information or call 607-843-6978.
Putting in a garden's hard work, but this ain't nothing compared to what them fellers up at Team Bombsquad in Cortland are up to. That MMA guys, man, they are training hard. And we're going to have part 2 of Jim Rotundo's and that yellow-backed Matty Mayhem's their visit up to Team Bombsquad. This week we're going to check out their training. While we were at Team Bombsquad in Cortland, New York, the strength and conditioning coach was on hand running the fighters through an intense workout. The emphasis today was on giving a maximum effort in each drill.
Anytime you train, if you don't train at above 93%, okay, everything in your life needs to be above 93%. If it's not, it leads to movement compensation patterns, it leads to local inflammation in the muscle, which in turn causes it just absolutely destroys your body. We need to move at high speeds.
To compete at a high level like the athletes at Team Bombsquad, it takes dedication, hard work, and a strong commitment to being the best you can be. There are no overnight sensations in the sport of MMA. In the past, a fighter who was strong in one discipline could be dominant in an MMA fight, but now, with fighters learning and sometimes mastering multiple disciplines, you can't get away with being strictly a boxer, a wrestler, or a master of jiu-jitsu because you've got to know it all.
It takes years and years to develop people to this sport because if you don't have the Muay Thai with the boxing and then the Jiu-Jitsu with the wrestling, when you get in there with a guy, let's give an example like George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva, they're just going to take you from one discipline to the other until they find out where you're not comfortable, and shortly thereafter, believe me, it's going to be over. And that's the fun part about this sport, I think. It's not just the conditioning part, but you get in there, it's a continual brutal chess game, because you're taking one guy from one discipline like the boxing and the Muay Thai to the ground to see where this guy's not comfortable, to see where this guy doesn't know what you're doing. Because from that point on, it can end so fast.
The trainer's job is to make sure the athletes are ready for the fight. Most of the time, that means you train under conditions that are harder than the actual fight itself.
If I got a guy who can take you to a rhythm continually, you're not used to training at, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to sit there, you're going to start gassing real fast. Fight time, you know, the part that a lot of people think is so brutal, that's the fun time. Because all the training you do to get there, you continually take your body where it's not comfortable. When you get in and fight another guy, guess what happens? You're used to it, he's not. And that's where that conditioning factor comes in, because if you get in there as a fighter and you don't know whether you can last, you're going to fight to survive because you don't know whether you can last.
That's why training is so very important. Later in the broadcast, we'll learn a little bit about the fighters themselves and about their training. From Team Bombsquad in Cortland, New York, I'm Jim Rotunda. Summer's here, and the world of MMA is heating up. Our area's MMA fighters are real busy, and there's some great matches coming up. Let's have an MMA with Mayhem report.
Yeah, this is Matty Mayhem with what's coming up in MMA. June 26th at the N at Pocono Manor in Pocono Manor, PA. It's the Central Pennsylvania Warrior Challenge. Go to www.warriorchallenge.info for more details. The next night, June 27th at Alapo Shriners Auditorium in Wilmington, Massachusetts. It's World Championship Fighting's WCF 7. If you go to WCFighting.com, you can get more information. July 11th at UFC 100 at the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada, another former Shamrock wrestler and current Team Bombsquad member, Johnny Bones Jones, puts his 8-0 record on the line against Jake O'Brien. Tickets are sold out, so you're going to have to catch this on pay-per-view. UFC.com is your home for Ultimate Fighting Championship. July 31st at the ICE Center in Salem, New Hampshire, Team Bomb Squad's Pat Ardenwood, Mike Guerin, Kevin Jordan, and Nate Lamont are fighting in the American Steel Cage Fighting event. Doors open at 6, first bout is at 8. For more information, go to www.americansteelcagefighting.com. And August 1st, Golden Boy presents Trilogy at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. This card features Fedor vs. Barnett for the World Alliance of Mixed Martial Arts Heavyweight Championship. Go to www.afflictionclothing.com for more information. August 8th, it's UFC 101 Declaration at the Wachovia Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This card features CNY MMA's Tamden, the Cat McCrory taking on John Howard. Get your tickets to see this on pay-per-view. Go to www.ufc.com for all the details. August 9th at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, it's WEC 42. Go to www.wectv for more information. If you have any events you'd like to have broadcast here, just send an email to mma@combatsportsdigest.com. Now we've got some results for you. Team Bob Squad's John Franchi took on former UFC fighter Manny Gamburian in WEC's 41 Brown vs. Faber 2. Franchi went the distance with Gamburian, but lost the decision. Team CNY MMA's Eric Charles and Spencer Page made short work of their opponents in Cage Fight 1 in Scranton, Pennsylvania, with Charles getting a first-round knockout and Page getting a first-round TKO. If you've got results you want to announce here, just shoot an email to mma@combatsportsdigest.com.
While Matt and I were training for Crash Course, we went to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. The work was hard and we had to be dedicated to the cause. Now we talked with several fighters from Team Bomb Squad about their training. We asked them what a typical week of training is like when they're preparing for a fight. Here's what they said.
Usually double sessions, 3 days we do jiu-jitsu and grappling with situations, and then 3 days we do stand-up, and a couple of days out of there we do some sparring and stuff, and then I'm cutting weight and cardio. It's a lot of training, man.
Getting ready for a fight, I try and do 3 practices a day. I try and get up early, get my body going nice and early, my metabolism going. Early morning workout, maybe 8 o'clock. Eat, come back, do another one around 10:30, 11, and then one again in the evening. And then I coach a wrestling class at night. So, and I just vary my sleep and workouts, my eating regimen, the whole thing. I just try and keep it very structured, very spaced out. Get an even amount of sparring, grappling, and mitt work, hand work, everything, conditioning.
Get up, either shadow box or run in the morning for 20-30 minutes to warm the body up, stretch it out, then come here to the gym and work out with Ryan and whatever coaches are lined up for that day. And then we work out about 3 hours a day. Usually we start light during the week, and then we get heavy into sparring and conditioning at the end of the week. So it's really 3 to 6 hours a day, just training, eating healthy too.
My biggest challenge on the crash course was dieting. Professional MMA fighters are no stranger to diets, as they often have to lose weight without sacrificing strength and muscle. Here's what John Franchi and Peter Cole had to say about making weight.
Yeah, special diet and just a lot of cardio, rubber suit in it, and just get my weight down.
Well, before like if I got a fight coming up, typically if I don't have a fight coming up, I eat garbage. I eat a lot of junk food, but I can keep the weight off. But when a fight's coming up, winding down, I'm a little guy, so food affects me a lot. So if I eat greasy foods or whatever, my body doesn't recover as quickly. I'm real sloppy, real lethargic. So usually just keep it like carbs, just lean meats, just eat clean food, pretty much vegetables. So meat, potatoes, and vegetables. Staying away from fast foods and stay away from soda. Lots and lots of water.
There's a look inside some of the training and diet concerns of some professional MMA fighters. Be looking for more from Team Bombsquad in an upcoming episode of Combat Sports Digest.
It's no secret, if you want to be the best, you need the highest level of training. Certified personal trainer Anthony Campo offers elite training at the most reasonable prices available. His custom program design and training addresses every level of fitness, such as muscle imbalances and posture, getting you that shredded frame, and sport-specific training that will help you achieve greatness. The only thing stopping you from becoming the best looking, the strongest, or the fastest is you. The time is now. The trainer is Anthony Campo.
The Shamrock Athletic Center at 47 Riverside Drive in Johnson City is the new home for all your family fitness needs.
We have everything your family needs to get in shape and stay that way. There's circuit trainers, free weights, treadmills and elliptical trainers. Shamrock Athletic Center also offers aerobics, Pilates, plus a host of combat sports training classes.
What are you waiting for? Get down to the Shamrock Athletic Center at 47 Riverside Drive and start getting in shape today. Call 644-1190.
A Too Much Time Pictures presentation. The struggle of a man in love.
Hey, Kim. Yeah, I did it.
Haunted by the past.
I left him. I only took a few of my things, though.
Who just wants to be alone.
No, that's okay. I think I'm gonna go to a hotel tonight and then stay at my mom's tomorrow. I don't know. I'll call you later. I just want to be alone.
Hey. Alone. Coming this fall.
Caught me, oh yeah, with your words. You want to see me seething under your destructive wing. I called out. You're big and I'm The lava boils from your heart, then beaten to the point I grow from you. Those things are so hard. Never see your
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Combat Sports Digest. Now, we hope you enjoyed the show. Now, we're going to be off for the rest of the summer, so make sure you go to www.combatsportsdigest.com and find out how we're coming for the fall season. Now, y'all have a great summer, and I'll see you next time. Yeehaw!